thanking everyone for the love you have showered in the form of likes and subscriptions. Once I reached Munnar, it was like I was automatically energized as if it was the first day of my travel. After I checked in, I unpacked the luggage and left out for Munnar town. Then I had an awesome experience riding in the tea plantations and also being one among them. As I always do, I started to wander around, not knowing where the road would lead me to. As I was going along, I saw a milestone which said Marayoor 40 kilometers. That name was familiar to me, and I knew Marayoor was famous for sandalwood, so I started moving in that direction. When I started, I never knew it was going to be one hell of an experience. Meanwhile, I had passed Ervikulam, as I did not know what it was and never knew the importance of that place. I kept going and it started to rain, but it didn't stop me. I kept going along. Also, the fog had started to come down, but visibility was okay and I was moving towards Marayoor. I was going all around the hills and valleys covered by tea plantations. Then I reached Marayoor. It was a different place altogether. Both sides of the road was fenced and I was riding among the sandalwood trees. I got lucky and saw a few bisons grazing. I got to see them up close as they were on the other side of the fence. It was somewhere around 5:30 in the evening and it started to get dark. Then I started to return back to Munnar. I will never forget this ride for a lifetime. It was raining and fog too took over the place completely. Zero visibility. I was a lone biker on that stretch. I did not stop as it was getting dark. Barely I could see anything. There were some cars and I followed the hazard lights of the cars as nothing else was seen and I couldn't see the road and I was just following the hazard lights and going behind it. It was so chilled and I got wet completely and I was feeling numb, but I never had the liberty to stop. Somehow I managed to continue and covered that stretch and reached back to Munnar, thanks to my willpower that was never wanting to give up. I reached my room, freshened up and left out in search of the Tattu Kada. I was on foot and I found one. I ordered kada fry, my favorite from the Tattu Kada, and parota and Kerala's very own curry. Anyone coming to Kerala should try out the food at Tattu Kada as it tastes really amazing and you will not get it in a 5-star hotel. Next day, early morning, I left to Ervikulam Peak. It's the peak of the majestic Neelakurinni flower. I stood in the queue and took tickets and boarded the bus. The bus took us up the Ervikulam Peak and stopped at one point. Beyond this point, we have to go by foot. Even though there is nothing that keeps you excited while walking, once you reach the top, it's rewarding. I saw a few Nilagiri Thar up close and the view of the valley from the top was mesmerizing. Nilagiri Hills, which literally means the Blue Mountains, got their name from the purplish blue flowers of Neelakurinni that blossoms only once in 12 years. It last bloomed in 2018 and I wish to be here in 2030 to witness the glorious sight. This is how beautiful it looks once Neelakurinni bloomed. Then I started on my bike and wandered, after which I reached Matupeti Dam and then the Eco Point. Eco Point is really wonderful and you can experience the nature echoing your words. That afternoon I checked out and left for Kochi. I stayed in my cousin's place in Pukatvadi. It was an apartment named Confident Atria. The flat was on the 13th floor and the view from there was also amazing. Coincidentally, my 3 college friends had come over to. We went to Cherai Beach and also a long night drive. All 4 of us were together after 6 years. Next day, I left to explore Kochi. I went to Edapalli Church. It is one of the beautifully constructed churches I've ever seen. If you are in Kochi, you should surely go to this place. After Edapalli, I left for Fort Kochi. You can either reach by road or take the Jangar from Vaipin and reach Fort Kochi. It was Christmas season and it was the time of the Cochin Carnival too. This was the first time Eclipse and me were on a Jangar. I know you guys must be wondering who is Eclipse now. It's none other than my bike. En route back to my stay, I was shocked to see a different Edapalli church from the one I saw in the afternoon. It was completely lit up and looked crazy. I stayed in Kochi as it is like in the middle of everywhere I wanted to go. Even though I was tired of a few weeks travel, I was charged up and excited about the miles that I had to cover.